What's up, guys? So, welcome to another weekly Forex market analysis. I'm your host, Aleks Vince Moredi. If you're a new subscriber, please make sure to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, please thank you so much for supporting me and taking your time to watch these weekly market analysis. Without wasting much time, I'll take you through what we have for the week. Last week we had CPI news, and this week again we have a couple of news for different currencies. So we start by looking at the weekly calendar to see what is in store in terms of fundamentals before we on to the technicals. On Monday, there's nothing much, but on Tuesday, we have the out and card news. Especially, I'll be interested in the Canadian news because they will be having the CPI and the inflation rate news. When it comes to Wednesday, we'll be having some JPY, GBP, and USD news. For USD news, you have to take a question of the FOMC minutes, which are usually read by the Jerome Powell, who is the chair of the Federal Reserve. So we also have on Thursday we have some heavy news coming in for the New Zealand dollar. We also have some news affecting the euro, and we also have some news affecting the GBP. For the US dollar, we have some heavy news in terms of initial jobless claims, and at the same time, we have the new home sales news coming in. So on Friday, we end with the news from retail sales for GBP. We also have the card news for retail sales. At the same time, we have some USD news for durable goods, blah 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 blah. So I think that is it for the weekly calendar. So it's always good to have a check on what is happening in terms of fundamentals before you can jump on to the technicals. All right, so moving on quick, let's look at what we have in terms of technicals. Just a reminder that last week we had the CPI news, which came in negative for the dollar, means that the projection was that we'll continue to sell the dollar. Now, we had a major sell-off before having a pullback on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes. So initially we had this projection which has already been met so far. So good. You can, if you want to see the projection, you can maybe probably scroll back to the previous videos for the weekly market analysis and see what we had mentioned. But right now we have this move already happening. This one I'll just declutter the charts by removing that, but we were projecting for a breakdown of these flag that was forming here, which happened last week, I think on Wednesday, and we hit the immediate target here. So but by the end of the week we had a major slight pullback here on the dollar index. What we expect about the dollar index is that we might still have a pullback for the better part of Monday or Tuesday before the market can proceed moving down. So if you still want to get your trades on based your USD based trades, then you must know the direction that the dollar index is taking. Also, sometimes the market might move without even making major pullbacks. So if we happen to have this moving down here, maybe we might have some little buy positions until this level here. But in the long run, I see the dollar index is very much bearish, and also based on last week's CPI news. So for this week, what we expect is the dollar index might still do some pullback until this level here before we can proceed moving down. So take note of that. Now moving on to gold. Let's look at gold. So this is what we actually highlighted on last week on Thursday. So we had a very good buy positions from this level here. And once the market hit this high, which was also previously, tested on the left, as you can see on these zones. Now we were projecting that gold might repel from this point because the market was already exhausted. But who knows? Gold is always full of surprises. So looking at gold, because we made this pullback onto, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see the structure pretty good. So gold did a pullback to this level here, which was perfectly highlighted also on, I think, on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes, we mentioned this on Thursday. So we had this buy position ending the week. So looking at the new week, then because of the projection with the dollar index, we still expect gold to continue pushing up. But what we might expect from Monday and Tuesday is probably have a slight pullback onto this level before we can have gold continue moving up. So for gold, we still bullish, but take note that we might have some slight pullback before we continue the move up. So the most likely thing that actually the market is to do is may come deeper onto this zone, from a double bottom, and move up. So take note of any consolidation or double bottoms forming on this zone, pullbacks, then ride the move up for gold. All right, so let's look at US 30 and US 100. So US 30 and US 100, we also had a very good push on the market last week. So looking at US 30, this is what we had. So as the week was ending last week, we had a projection that the US 30 might be changing in structure. So our initial thought was that US 30 might break the current structure to form a to begin a bearish move, slight bearish move. However, that did not happen because we were expecting this flag to be broken on the downside. Therefore, there was no positions that were triggered to take the trades. As you can see, this light flag actually broke on the upside. This means that this projection now ends for this invalidated at the moment. So what I expect is still a bullish move, a bullish run on US 30. So yeah, so for US 30, we'll still be riding the market up. Take note of any consolidation or pullback onto this level, because right now the market is overstretched. So look for consolidation or pullbacks to this level to ride the US 30 up. Same scenario for the Nasdaq. So because we were still looking at the same thing. So same case for Nasdaq is that we will be waiting for a pullback. And actually, what I can see right now on Nasdaq is that we can have those positions right now, because actually Nasdaq is slightly behind the US 30. We were projecting this move here in case the structure is broken. Then we were really hoping for invalidation of the uptrend, which has not happened at the moment. So right now, what I'll do is I will actually be taking a long position on Nasdaq upon the market open, and see what the week has for us in terms of riding that move up. So we'll also be looking at Euro USD and GBP USD. Euro USD and GBP USD. So this is a move that we have been projecting, I think, for the last 1 or 2 weeks now. So looking at the technicals is that I am expecting a consolidation. The market really pulled back last week in terms of after hitting our first target here. So we still expect, I still expect the USD to move up until level 1.09 to complete this all move. So for now, Euro USD on the lower time frame, please look for pullbacks, look for those breakout of those consolidation, and take only long positions. Same case for GBP USD. What I expect is that as after the CPI, we were expecting a pullback on Thursday, which happened actually before riding the move on up on Friday. So if the market can give us a deeper correction, then I will be interested in GBP USD. So it's just the same, almost a similar scenario with Euro USD. So look for any pullbacks. We still on the upside. We'll still be riding GBP USD for any bullish moves. At least for the better part of this week. So, but what might happen on Monday and Tuesday is that we might have the pullbacks to better levels, and we always want to take positions from the areas of value. So, look for pullbacks before taking the rides up. So, the last one we'll be looking at USD CHF and USD CAD. USD CHF did meet our target last week, but before pulling back after the CPI news, we have had a deep correction or retracement on USD CHF. I'm thinking if this zone is too old for USD CHF, then it means we'll still be looking to go short from this level. So if that zone is still holding, then we'll still be looking for shorts on USD CHF, and we'll be riding it until this level before moving it down to these long-term targets. For USD CAD, similar situation. So actually, we on a very good zone on USD CAD. So what I expect is that the market actually after breaking this zone, the market had a retracement here. So we expect USD CAD to move until at least these levels. So that is it for the weekly market analysis. I'm hoping that this will be helpful to you to in preparation for your trading activity for the week. So cheers and see you on the next one. Please make sure to follow me on TikTok. We usually go live on a regular basis, and yeah, so that you can get real-time updates. Also join the community on Telegram, because I will always post some updates as I take these trades in real time. Thank you, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.